front loaders, missing episodes, and a spin-off. Who knows what lies into this series? Well, geez, I'm Thomas 45, and you're watching Sodor Mysteries. Okay, before we get back to going Thomas, I just want to show you something. Have any of you guys seen this DVD in collection? I'm thinking, yeah, it looks like Thomas DVD. But here's the thing, this wasn't meant to be Thomas DVD. And I know what you're thinking, yeah, this DVD looks pretty normal. But this actually was not meant to be Thomas. This was meant to be a spin-off. Now, I know what you're thinking, this one's actually just a 2-disc DVD set, because I actually don't have every episode in here. I know that because I know I'm missing one. So I'm gonna, and by the way, my own episodes on YouTube, okay? But anyways, with this episode of Sodor Mysteries, we're looking at a planned spin-off series that was going to happen, called Jack in the Pack. Jack in the Pack, or Jack in the Sodor Construction Company as it likes to be called, which is kind of a weird thing, was planned to be released during the same time as Season 7 was. However, when Hit bought a show, they canceled Jack in the Pack due to having competition with another show. And I'm going to show you that show in about a minute. It would be Bob the Builder. And by the way, folks, yes, this is Scoop, if you don't know who it is, okay? So yeah, I myself watched Bob the Builder as a kid, and I'm sure I did watch Thomas, so yeah, I am familiar with the show, and I still watch it from time to time. But it is not having much of an impact as Thomas and Friends. Going to the concept of the show is very interesting. Before we go on to main characters, let's start with Nelson. Nelson was supposed to have Nelson's soul on top of him, and also a Scamel logo on top of him. His face. These were both removed. Jack and Sodor was at both Backhoe Digger. The reason why this was removed was because it was too awkward to operate, and actually, in the show, Phil Fairley mounted actually Jack's would be actually facing away from the action. Outfit didn't change much. Oliver was supposed to be Buster. Max, there was no concept of Marty, by the way. Kelly, Byron, Ned, Isabella, and Buster didn't change much. Now, here's something interesting. This is Nigel, a character who was meant to be in the show, but he got scrapped before any other episodes could be made. I won't be going into depth with him because I don't think he needs to be, but yeah, I won't acknowledge him here since a lot of fans will be wondering where he is when they acknowledge him. So, there was meant to be, in Season 6, there were even 2 pilots for the show, which are Jack Jumps and An Infinite Need. The latter of which is one of my favorite Season 6 episodes. And in some ways, the series was made into 13 episodes. And was cancelled after for the rest of the 26 episodes could be refilmed. Hit bought the show afterwards. Okay? Even though every character in the show has a lot of characters, there's only times when this one is it. This is also very short series, okay? Hit also changed the names as well, okay? Different from the show actually is that Thomas was scaled up again to match with Jack and his characters. Jack and his characters also all mobile, meaning they could all move on their own, and fans were made to kick up dust. All the episodes have titles that were meant to be original, okay? You can find these episodes online, okay? Okay? So, although some episodes did retain the titles, like Jack Owns Up, Toss in the Hair, Obvious Kings, and Mugglorious Mud, there were supposed to be other ones too. Thomas' Trusty Friends was supposed to be called Another Fine Mess. Percy Helps Out is called Nelson Gets Carried Away. Buster and the Moles is called Buster 1, Mole 0. Right? Thomas is called The Lightning Tree. Happy Day Percy is called Byron Saves the Day. Kelly's Windy Day is called 5 Easy Peasies. But Percy's Scaredy Tale is originally called Scaredy. On-Time Thomas was called Who's the Boss? And Mr. Thomas was originally called All But Source. Yes. However, there are some changes out of the show, which is show any ones. That title, okay? Now, just FYI, these series were also narrated by Michael Angelos and Michael Brandon. And also, they would change, also like do from seasons 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. They were shown with 35mm cameras and in a 4.5-minute time span, with Welch and Hom making music arrangements as you do. There were 2 songs made for this, the work song and One Friendly Family. Overall, it was well received. But what happened to it? Okay. Now, again, I said Hit did cancel the show, but that's kind of inaccurate. They didn't finish the show at all. They did have 26 episodes planned, and unlike season 7, when they did finish in time when the episodes were made, they just had to, before it's released, they got bought. These ones were unfinished. Luckily, the Wikia has supplied me with a lot of information, and there were some things. The DVD I own actually is a dual feature, but it does have some changes. For example, a Happy Day for Percy actually is not on here, and actually there are some games here. Oh, and one more thing, these episodes actually don't have actually any episodes to deal with characters, okay? Yeah, so there's only 12 episodes, but today you can find all the episodes on YouTube, luckily. Okay? Oh, and by the way, the show was even called, which had some changes too. Originally it was called Jack in the Pack, which is a simple title enough. I mean, it doesn't need any changes. But now it's called Jack and the Sodor Construction Company, which is a pretty long title if you ask me. And it is pretty clunky too. Like the special I mentioned in the last episode, it did go through development hell, but I'm glad that it's not dead like we know of. So, and we don't have 8 problems. Okay? And also, I'm glad the show is at least partially here. Granted, it won't be here for now, but I'm glad it's partially here. Imagine what happens if we lost the show many years ago. We may have lost Tom's history. And remember, this is what the series is all about. Okay? Although there are still that was something I've mentioned, okay? It's not the end for the pack characters. Oh no. As you know in the recent series, Jack made appearances in Camp Railway. Well, Oliver, Alfie, Max, and Monty all made cameos in Sodor's and Y'all's Treasure. I was about to say The Great Discovery, but I realized all the pack is there. They're minus Kelly. So yeah, not really. Oh wait, Kelly does play in the song, so yeah, I am wrong, but still. Anyways, and then we do get introduced to meet Miss Jenny. Byron, Kelly, Lee, Ned, Isabella, and Bella, Buster, and Nelson are all missing. Oh, and Patrick too. God, I forget who he is. And I'm not sure why. I mean, it's Mr. Mixer and a steam shovel and a crane on point for the team. I guess they usually want to build more girls. Okay, but still. Although now we know why the show does exist, I'm thinking that we're not gonna get any more resolution anytime soon on these episodes. Join me next time, and we'll talk about one of the oldest mysteries with the books. See you all later.